Good morning, everybody. This is Christy. I am the Intimate Warrior. I thank you so much for stopping by, and as always, I send you love. So let's see. I was going to do this video a while back, and of course, look at me. I failed to do so. It is in regards to the Hindu New Year, which was the night of April the 13th and 14th, and quite possibly even the 15th. April the 14th is the midday. So let's keep it right there. And I'm going to do my best to try to explain. In simple terms, their New Year's, from what I have understood, what I understood by my research, is that they actually can perform about 3 New Year's per year within the Hindu tradition. There's the lunar, the solar, and then the lunar solar celebration. This one is the lunar celebration. The moon works with our soul. And when we think in terms of the moon is highly significant and plays an important role in our emotions. When you are looking at the moon and it's completely dark, you can see this as a time of complete ignorance. For us, though, we tend to see a new moon as a new opportunity where we can set intentions. And of course, it's because at that time, we cannot see anything that's visible. Therefore, during a full moon, that's when we can witness what we have created, because now the moon is visible. When we are able to truly look within ourselves, using the moon as our own internal guide, our own cycle, we're going from ignorance to a form of enlightenment or illumination. We go from everything that is unrevealed to completely visible. It is the act of being able to witness ourselves grow for who we truly are and have that type of divine celebration. So I've already made a video in regards to a type of New Year that was linking up with due to the fact that we had I'm looking back at my video here, because of you combining the moon, Saturn, and Jupiter conjunction, and then the new moon in Aries, because Aries signified the beginning of the astrological year, and then the new moon being a huge day of complete transformation from the information that I was receiving. So what day did I get that on? The new moon 5 days ago. So that was the new moon, the time of a new year. Although for every religion, there is or tradition, there is a different type of celebration that is available to all people. And why they celebrate things. So it's really important for us to really kind of focus on, it's not so much that you need to watch the cycles of the moon. But if you get more familiar with the placement, at least try to kind of remember when the new moon is. New moon is the new moon phase of the new moon. I just repeated myself there. And then the full moon. You have an idea of, okay, I have this amount of time. Something is actually going to be taking place within myself where I am able to truly look within myself. It's like when we're going through the seasons, the 4 seasons. We know that it is quite possible that when there is the least amount of sunlight is the time frame where lots of people become depressed. That type of cabin fever really takes place because during that dark phase, we are actually supposed to be going within ourselves, doing some house cleaning, decluttering, and that removal of everything that isn't serving us. But we don't really see the symbolism of the change of seasons, or even the change in the moon cycles, the day and the night. We don't see how all of that really is so significant in how we can truly be divine individuals. So I just wanted to make this quick video, short video. When we are thinking again in terms of the moon and the sun, like I said, the moon represents our soul. It also works with, as I believe I mentioned in some of my other videos, is going to work with the entire crown, but also which is going to include our pituitary gland. And the spirit works with the sun. Which is associated with our crown chakra again, but also is going to mostly work with our pineal gland. It's important to keep in mind that when we are working with the sun and the moon, and then the pituitary and the pineal gland, of course it has to be tapped into the crown area. So all of this area can be sensed, felt. It's not just going to be one area of sensitivity, if you will. I'm trying, instead of using the symptoms, discomfort, I am using sensations, where sensations can be felt as a result of your upgrades. The spirit is associated with gold, and in alchemy is the ability to transform lead into gold. And it deals with sulfur, which is associated with the sun. It's the father of all metals. The moon, again, is associated with silver, the mother of all metals, which I already stated is associated with the moon. Also, Mercury This is the ability to purify the base metals, going from taking lead into silver. This is significant, I guess, when it comes into the terms of our sacred secretion. Because the moon cycle, that's what it's about. It's about the moon cycle. Whenever the moon is in your sign. And for those periods of rest that you are taking to truly allow the secretion to rise, that if we are not really reflecting within ourselves and omitting the negative energies within, if we are not learning to transmute from one base to the other, the sacred secretion cannot take place. So the moon cycle is highly significant within our lives and dictates all about who we truly are. And when we learn to really tap into it, we find greater understanding. So I just wanted to mark this as, or at least yesterday, the 13th through the 15th, depending on where you read, is the celebration of that Lunar New Year. And I just wanted to make you aware of that. This is Christy. Much love, health, and healing your way. I am bringing purpose to your life. Take care.